Hi everyone, I'm True Soul, and welcome back to another Marvel Legends collection update video. So yeah guys, I figured that as usual, since I've collected a decent amount of action figures in my collection, that every so often, and I'm going to try to do this more often, I do a little update video talking about all the action figures that I've gotten. But there is one in particular that I want to go ahead and talk about right off the bat, because he's the one I have the most to talk about, and that's the latest action figure that I've gotten, which is the Marvel Legends M.O.D.O.K. Hey Captain Rex, do you know what M.O.D.O.K stands for? I have no natural idea. Ooh, maybe it stands for Mega Obese Dome of Killing. Actually, M.O.D.O.K stands for Mechanized Organism Designed Only for Killing. It's changed here and there throughout the years, but I think that's what it means most of the time. Yeah, I know, pretty crazy. I actually have a lot of pretty fond memories of M.O.D.O.K. Some of my earliest memories of him is seeing him a lot. I saw him a lot in Superhero Squad, which I personally liked a lot and thought it was really funny. And also, for any of you that played Ultimate Alliance 1, I always thought it was so annoying how before you could fight him, you'd have to answer his super scientific questions. Not all of them were scientific. Some of them were just Marvel knowledge related. And if you got it wrong, he shocked you. But when I think of Marvel villains, M.O.D.O.K is definitely up there. I'm not sure if he would be in my top 10 favorite villains, but I feel like if I have a Marvel collection, I feel like I gotta have a M.O.D.O.K. So here he is. I did want to get some AIM agents to go along with him because, at least in my mind, M.O.D.O.K is largely associated with AIM. But I didn't get around to doing that, but that's perfectly fine. So I thought it would be cool that we go ahead and sort of do a mini review of this M.O.D.O.K. And I say mini because there's a good bit to talk about, but at the same time there's not a good bit to talk about. And you'll see what I mean as soon as we just go ahead and get into the review. Now, one thing that I don't know why I didn't think about it whenever I purchased the figure, but he actually doesn't come already together. You have to put him together. He's in separate pieces in the box, and you have to assemble him, which does make sense because he is pretty big. He's probably the biggest, probably next to my Hulk action figure that I have. He's the second biggest action figure in my Marvel collection right now. But of course, once you get him all the way assembled, he is M.O.D.O.K. I mean, this is what I think about whenever I think of M.O.D.O.K. I'm not exactly sure if this is more like a classic comic book look, but they pretty much got M.O.D.O.K. down. There's just a big giant face in a robotic, almost chair-like body, so I'd say he looks pretty good. I also really like the attention to detail in his face with all the wrinkles and his big, giant, white eyes. He actually comes with two face plates, which were a little hard for me to get in there, but the top of his head, where his hair is, if you just lift that up a little bit, you can easily get those face plates in there. But let's go ahead and move on to articulation, which you can imagine with a toy like this, he doesn't have a whole lot. He has joints in his arms and his legs, but even then, I mean, he is a giant face on a chair, so I don't think anyone should expect a whole lot of articulation in there. But other than the arms and legs, he also has a little articulation in his jet booster, so you can spin him around on it. So that's kind of cool. And when it comes to accessories, he comes with a booster effect, which I talked about. He comes with interchangeable hands, which looks like some grip hands that he can use to control the little switch on his chair so he can move around. And like I said earlier, he comes with an alternate head. So he's more mad and angry at the heroes, the Avengers, or whoever he's fighting. So yeah, guys, that's about it for M.O.D.O.K. I'm just really glad that I have a heavy hitter villain in my display now. And lately I have really been trying to focus on villains lately, even though the heroes still greatly outnumber them. There are a few other action figures that I have collected as of late. A lot of them I didn't bother really doing a review about them because they came out a while back. For example, I managed to get the Marvel Legends Scorpion, which I was not expecting his tail to be so long. It's a little difficult to display him around like other people because, I worry about his tail getting in the way. But other than that, really great figure. Scorpion is one of my favorite like Spider-Man villains, up there with the Green Goblin and Scorpion and Shocker. I need to get a Shocker, guys. I don't even know if Marvel Legends has made a Shocker, or I don't remember the last time they made a Shocker. But my bad, didn't mean to ramble too much. And after long last, I managed to get a regular Beast. Just having this Beast, really happy with it because I'm almost done with my definitive X-Men team. I still need to get a Storm, I still need to get a Jubilee, and a Professor X, but once I have those, I'll pretty much have everyone that was from the old X-Men animated series show, which was probably my favorite X-Men related thing. I am a little sad that he only comes with like a angry roaring face. You think of Beast, he's a sophisticated, smart guy, even though he looks like, well, a beast. So I'm a little disappointed that he didn't come with like a regular head. I remember when I was really little, when I was a little kid, I used to have, I can't remember if it was a Marvel Select Beast, but I used to have a Beast action figure, and he came with like, kind of a normal face, but he actually had a joint in his jaw where you could open his mouth. And I kind of like having this figure because it kind of reminds me of that one and brings back some pretty good memories. Let's see, what else have I collected? Oh yes, at Walmart I got the new Marvel Legends Stark AI Iron Man. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but right off the bat you guys can probably tell that is pretty much the 80th anniversary Iron Man, which I like that 80th anniversary Iron Man a lot. But when I saw those classic comic book colors on this action figure, I had to get it, guys. I don't really care much for the AI Iron Man head, and I don't really know a whole lot about what that story arc that happened in the comics, but I mostly got it because of how it looks. And sorry, Anniversary Iron Man, but I think on the shelf, I think this Iron Man right here is gonna, take a little bit more precedence over, that old one. I still like that one. Just I'm a sucker for, more comic book looking action figures. Well, guys, that's pretty much all my figures that I've collected since the last time we did one of these. All I have to do is patiently wait for all my other Marvel supervillains to come. And I got a lot coming, guys, and I'll definitely do a review of all those figures when they get here. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Comment down below, what is your favorite Marvel action figure that has come out recently, as of this video coming out. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram, as you'll stay updated whenever I plan to upload a video, as well as see exclusive photos that you will not see in my videos. Alright guys, until then, be sure to like, subscribe, and go to my channel to check out other videos. Catch you later.